Hey guys, have you been looking for a tool or a piece of literature to introduce your students to the topic of slave trade or the Underground Railroad? For my book talk today, I would love to discuss Henry's Freedom Box, A True Story from the Underground Railroad by Ellen Levine and Kadir Nelson. Not only is this book, it's a picture book, but not only is it just truly inspiring and leaves you almost hopeful, but it shows an excellent view into cultural diversity. I think it's excellent for vocabulary expansion. It really gives students an indirect experience, but also a personable experience of what Henry went through. It follows him all the way as a young boy, living with his family on this plantation, working as a slave, and then getting put into slave trade and all of his emotional experiences, going all the way through that, getting separated from his family, and it follows him all the way into adulthood and all of his character development and his emotional kind of turmoil and experiences that he goes through. So it kind of follows him as like being a child in a family in a world where he doesn't really feel like he has much control, into having a family of his own, and all the emotional kind of obstacles that he faces throughout his life. And it has excellent illustrations. It shows a lot of the hardships that he was facing and many others like him were facing at this time, but it really makes it personable, and these emotions that he's feeling, I think students will really be able to relate to this. So if you're looking for maybe an introduction to a social studies unit, working with the Underground Railroad or slave trade, or the late 1800s, or like experiences from different people during that time period, I think this would be an excellent tool in the classroom. I also just think it would be an excellent tool to show students some great character development or some great character qualities in a main character. And yeah, this book is just, it's really inspiring, and I think it would be a great tool for the classroom. So I know I'll be using this in my classroom, hopefully when I have a class of my own, and definitely in later primary grades, this content can be a little bit heavy, but I definitely will be using this in my classroom, and I hope that you will too.